The nightclub is making crazy money this week, so in today's episode of Billionaire's Beginnings, I'm going to be using its secret weapon to make millions and purchase something special that we have never bought before. So we're starting things off here at the nightclub because I'm going to do a massive sell mission today because the nightclub warehouse is currently double money. In addition to that though, the wall safe is now paying out 3 times money, which means that we can make 150k every in-game day if we have max popularity. But first, let me quickly run through my setup for the warehouse. For those of you who don't know, there is up to 5 technicians that you could hire and assign to source 5 different types of product for you. They do the sourcing for you, you don't have to do anything else, just so long as you're in an online session. It could be private or public. With that being said though, there are 5 types of products that are the best to assign technicians to in order to make the most amount of money. But there is a catch because you do have to own a corresponding business in the game in order to assign the technician to that good. So with that being said, here are the 5 best products. The first one is cargo and shipments. You need to have a hangar or a special cargo warehouse in order to assign a technician to it. Second is sporting goods. You'll need a bunker for that. Third is South American imports, which you'll need a Coca-Cola lockup for. Fourth is pharmaceutical research, which you'll need a blue stuff lab for. And fifth is cash creation, which you need a counterfeit cash factory for. I have all 5 and assigned all 5 technicians to them, which means that I normally make $50,000 worth of stock every single hour. But because it's double money, that's now worth 100 grand an hour. So as you can see, I've built up just under $2.3 million worth of stock to sell off, and I'm going to do that today in a public lobby with 25 or more people so that I can earn a 50% bonus on the sale. But there's something I have to do first, something that I haven't done yet in this series and I really should have done sooner. So here are my delivery vehicles for these sell missions, and as you can see, they are stock. And that is a very, very big disadvantage. You see, because I do these sell missions in public lobbies, it's always important to be as protected as possible. And these sell vehicles can actually be upgraded to armored versions, and their speed, brakes, everything else can be upgraded as well. To demonstrate, here is me shooting an RPG at one of these sell vehicles, destroyed right away. Now, it doesn't mean that this can happen when it's armored, but if people are attacking you during your sell mission in these public lobbies with oppressors or with RPGs or homing launchers and happen to glance the vehicle or even hit it straight on, having any kind of armor will make a massive difference. And I think having the armor and other upgrades for these vehicles is actually a secret weapon because it makes making money with the business so much easier. Because we do these sell missions every once in a while and we only have one sell vehicle, we might as well make the most out of it and we might as well sell in public lobbies. But of course, selling in a public lobby is dangerous, so having these upgrades is vital. So with that being said, I upgraded my sell vehicles and got ready for a final sell mission. But before that, I went to my basement computer and I switched between DJs because each time you do that, it increases your nightclub popularity by 10%. Because I wanted to max out my nightclub popularity. And that's because of something I mentioned earlier, which is the daily income for the nightclub. Usually $50,000 will be deposited into your nightclub wall safe every in-game day if your nightclub popularity is maxed out. But this week it's triple money, so that's now going to be 150k, and that is the easiest money you could make because nothing else goes into it. And with that, I was now ready to start up the sell mission, and I actually did it live. That and purchasing the special item at the very end. So I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so we found a public session. Let's look around real quick and see what people are up to. I usually look for things like oppressor Mark IIs. Those are usually pretty dangerous. We got one right here. Don't know what that person's doing, but they seem to be pretty peaceful. What's probably more important is that because the sell mission will be up here at the top of the map, it's more important that nobody is up here. So we have our facility, our bunkers there, but I don't see anybody else up there. We have obviously a Sparrow and an Oppressor Mark II, so I'm gonna wait a little bit for these guys to move around and clear out of the highway space because that's probably gonna be the area that I end up taking or the route that I take to get out of the city. So we're gonna wait for that. And then once these guys are out of the way, we'll start up the sell mission. All right, I think the coast is clear, or at least I'm praying that the coast is clear. Oh, we have 5 deliveries too. That is horrible. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, let's hope they are, and they're all in the city. You gotta be kidding me. Oops, that's not what I want. I wanted to use Ghost Organization. Now we're gonna be off the radar for 3 minutes. All right, we're coming up to the third delivery here, and our ghost organization is gonna wear off right now. Okay, so here's where the real danger starts, because now that ghost organization is done, everyone can see me and the stock on the radar. Hopefully people are pretty nice today and nobody's gonna try to take us out. Let's get in here. This is the final drop off and we made it. So we sold all of our stock for 2.3 million. We're in a full public lobby, meaning that we should earn a 50% bonus. How much are we gonna make here? That is the real question. $3.3 million. Now, of course, Tony took his $100,000 cut. We got Buddy here still trying to beef with us, but 3.3 million is incredible. That is a ton of money. Now, the amount of time I put into making that 3.3 million is probably 15 minutes. The sell mission, essentially. Once you get things set up in the nightclub, there's really nothing else to do. All you have to do is do the final sell mission, and that is it. So that sale ended up being 3.3 million, and that is actually the perfect amount to buy something that I've been waiting to buy for some time. Buying one of these open wheel cars. Now, the best one from what I've seen, or the fastest, is the Benefactor BR8. This has the fastest lap time. Okay, so we're here at the auto shop so that we can get all the upgrades we need for it. This is so cool. Okay, so I'm gonna worry about the cosmetic stuff later. All I wanna do is fully upgrade the engine and everything else with it. So we'll get the armor as well, we'll get the brakes. Don't worry about that. Full engine upgrade. We won't worry about that. Transmission as well. We'll get turbo on it. The wheels, tires definitely need to be bulletproof. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, the rest is cosmetic. So let's take this baby for a spin and see how it feels. I've wanted to buy these for so long because they are some of the most fun cars to drive. They're just crazy good. Okay, so we got the game volume going as well now. Just listen to this car. That sounds beautiful. I love it. This is so cool. Okay, so because this car is a Formula 1 car, you could see the handling is next level. And of course, the speed is really high too. These things are a ton of fun. They feel like go-karts when you're driving them, but you could see how easy it is for me to take turns around the corners here. The downforce, of course, is going to be insane for a vehicle like this, so it's just going to stick to the road. Now, of course, because this thing is made of lightweight material like it would be in real life, it is just going to fly and float in the air, which is pretty fun. But of course, the main thing is just the speed and the handling of this thing. Like I said, this is the fastest of the Formula 1 cars that are in the game. I believe it has a lap time of 54 or 55 seconds, which is insane. Anything below 1 minute is very quick. Anyways, I'm very glad that I picked this up, and I was able to do so because of a nightclub sale. I'm gonna keep rinsing through the nightclub this week because it's just an easy way to make money. And of course, when doing anything else, you're gonna make tons of money in the background as well, roughly 250K per hour. Anyways, that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like. If you are new, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.